What's up, everybody? Welcome to the New York Comic-Con and MCM's Metaverse. I'm James Hudson. I'm with Skybound Tabletop Games, and today we are going to play Try by Trolley, which is a ridiculously, I'm going to say fantastic, but some may say other adjectives for that, ridiculous party game that you can play with your friends of moral dilemmas. There's a trolley. It's out of control, and some people are going to die, and you get to choose. But with me today, the panelists here who are going to play and have these moral dilemmas thrown at them and have the internet scathingly judge them for their decisions is this team here. Bree, why don't you say hi?
Hi, my name is Bree, and I am the brand coordinator for Skybound Tabletop.
Woohoo! Sam?
I'm Sam Delev, role-playing performer and sophist about town.
Awesome. Jess?
I'm Jess. I'm the social media manager for Skybound Tabletop, and I've never regretted a single decision in my life, so I think this is going to be really easy.
And last but not least, Rob?
I'm Rob. I'm one of the creators of Cyanide Happiness, and I live in a constant state of moral dilemma, so I think I'm going to be pretty good at this.
I've went on Twitter before, so moral dilemmas I feel like I am ready for, All right, well let's head to the table, and then we'll give everybody a quick overview of how the game works, okay? All right, so we're gonna have two tracks, and you've got your delightful, beautiful, awesome Trolley Tom here.
Oh, look at that.
Trolley Tom. He's the best. But he's the conductor, and you can also go to YouTube if you'd like and check out on the Cyanide Happiness YouTube channel a very fun series of videos that we did during the Kickstarter of old Tom having to deal with the moral dilemmas of having a runaway trolley that is going to murder lots and lots of people. Tom, get out of the way. We got work to do. So
okay, James, off I go.
During the game, what's going to happen is we're going to split the two teams, and there will be one player that is the current round's conductor. They will be choosing which track has to be, murdered. And so what we're going to want to do on our teams is we're going to want to make our track. What in the heck just happened? Of course, technical difficulties. We're going to try to make our track as attractive as possible. And so we're going to be using these innocent cards to put things on our track that you would definitely not want to run over. However, the other team is going to have this opportunity to take these guilty cards. They're not so innocent, and apply them to our track. So they're going to make it, more desirable to probably be run over. But the crux of the game really comes into these modifier cards right here. Let me show you one. Let me show you why. You can take anything in the game and point this modifier to it. So, like this says on there, this modifier says they're on their way to murder someone you knew in high school.
I mean, depending on your high school experience, that could be a good or a bad card.
So, like, if you apply it to this card, now you've got another trolley full of people. This little guy here saying he loves trolleys, but they're on their way to murder someone you knew in your high school. So they're not quite as innocent as you first thought. That's the whole game. We're just going to be making a bunch of dumb stuff like that happen. And then the conductor has to pick something. So
Why does it take an entire trolley of people to just murder one person you knew from high school? Disappointing.
It's more deniability. You're in a trolley, and they're known for running people over in moral quandaries. So it's kind of like, I didn't really kill you. The trolley did. It's a classic philosophical dilemma.
It's funny, before you started, I've actually seen the game. The game's been out for a little bit, right? And people had a chance to play it. And I've started to see some other content creators take our scenarios and apply it into their little worlds. This week, Semi Co-op is a content creation team that does web comics specifically in board games. And so they took the two batches of their favorite games and had their little webcomic there, like in the car. Like, you have to run over one batch of your favorite games. Which one's it going to be? So it's funny to see the game spreading out into the world. Let's do the thing. Who wants to be the first conductor? I elect Jess. Jess, you're going to be the first conductor.
All right. That's what I wanted all along.
Are you down here?
Well, she's never made a bad choice in her life. So
I'm at the head of the table, so
Cool. Perfect. All right. I'll take Bree, Sam, and Rob. Y'all can be on another team. We'll take the top track.
Okay, so Sam and I are on the bottom track here.
Yep. All right.
Let's go about this. Started from the bottom.
Bree, you're smarter than me. I want you to take the guilty cards and the modifiers.
All right.
That's the stuff that makes the difference. The modifiers are where the I mean that can sometimes really turn the tides. Yeah.
If you follow anything with you're smarter than me, I will do it. So.
And also, course of play is like so. I'm going to play down one innocent card. The opposite team will do the same, but we always get one to kind of seed the track, get the party started. So up top on Team James and Bree's track, we've got this really awesome. Yes. Your parents on the night they conceived you, which is really fun to think about.
I was not conceived in the 80s, but maybe they were like doing an 80s night.
John Travolta from
from Greece. Yeah, it's like they're in a time warp.
What's happening there? And then over here, there's a voodoo doll that looks just like you. So that's gonna be painful if you run that over.
Yeah.
Sam, do you want to do the innocents or the guilties?
I'll take the innocent. Let's you have the guilty.
Cool. I'll grab the guilties and the modifiers.
What do I got? Now, y'all don't be cheating and looking at my screen since we're sharing my screen.
Not looking.
All right. Well, this is going to be easy. I'm going to go ahead, Jess. Listen. Also, your grandparents are here. So you got your parents and your grandparents all on one track.
That's a tough one.
Good
Already.
luck, bottom track. Good luck.
Let's see.
Somebody's putting the whole deck up there. That's
that's not allowed.
Every possible innocent.
I am innocent of all crimes. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh boy.
Okay, what do we got on the bottom?
Let's find out. Be Sam's, right?
Yes. I can definitely flip these.
You know which card you want to put on there? I can help you too. PTS can be funny. Is it this one? Is it this little one right here?
Yep, that should do it.
Oh.
No!
Oh, no.
Bob Ross.
He's already died once. What else do you want?
Think about what a sad, dark place the internet would be.
Oh.
Without
You're not wrong.
clips of Bob Ross from.
We need this. We need this.
I do like his work, I have to say. He's very inspiring in a cable access capacity.
And artistically innovative, frankly. The wet on wet technique that he uses, excellent. Did you know he did 3 paintings for every broadcast?
I did not know that. That's quite interesting. That's a good fact. Even if I kill Bob Ross, I've learned a good Bob Ross fact today.
Even if
Also, I don't want to get too sci-fi on you, but if you were to take out your own parents before you were born, you would thereby not run them over because you wouldn't exist, so that they'd be fine. So would your grandparents.
You're right. And the trolley might never have started in the first place, considering I'm the first conductor who clearly got this murder train rolling.
And think of all the future victims you would have had.
That's true.
Rob, I just want to say, as a game designer, you kind of broke your own game, and you probably should have fixed that before.
Look, this game is very breakable, which is great.
Okay, I'm going to need to see some guilty cards before I make my decision, for sure.
Ooh. Not to throw a wrench in the Bob Ross plan, but let's see here. Right next to Bob Ross is all of those kids that bullied you in high school.
Ugh.
Finally, come back for revenge, Jess.
I was bullied by a lot of 10-year-olds in high school.
Who wasn't?
I love that they're still kids. Somehow.
I like this guy's like, you're like, they're 10.
Nothing more terrifying than a group of preteens.
Oh my gosh. That is terrible, and I am afraid of them, so.
Well, what if I gave you the opportunity to undo all of your bad luck by taking out the evil spirit responsible for all your bad luck?
Ooh, evil spirit responsible for
that includes trolley problems that you keep finding yourself in.
That includes the trolley I finally picked to drive today having the brakes be shot. Once again, ending this entire game right here and now.
The time shenanigans alone are very powerful on the upper track. So
That's true. Yeah.
All
See, I
right.
wouldn't. If I kill my parents, then I won't have bad luck anyway. Because
That's true. See, it's there's some redundancy built in.
It's
the
a lot to
top track.
think about. In this one.
Bree, we need
Yeah.
some sabotage right here on this
Oh,
Bob Ross guy.
It's funny you mentioned that, because you're wondering, oh, wasn't he dead? Well, the reason you see him is he's literally drinking the blood of the poor people to keep himself young.
I see. So the Bob Ross we knew is gone, but simply because he's now a younger, more vital Ross. Interesting.
Yeah, but he's also not Bob Ross. So this is, believe it or not, it's 3 kids in a trench coat.
Another 3 kids, separate from the other 3
Off the
kids.
hook. Yeah, these 3 kids.
how
are,
many children could we possibly murder in one afternoon? Okay, when I put it that way, it sounds like a challenge.
At least 6.
A
But
lot
there
of
are
children.
far fewer children on the upper track, so
That's true. Fewer children, more
But we're not 100%
paradoxes.
sure what.
But these children are drinking blood.
We've got several different TV shows we're pulling from in movies here for how the time flux works. You know,
Mhm.
it just depends on which one you're pulling from, whether or not you make it through this or not if you go top track.
Mhm.
You're right. You're right. Because Back to the Future 2 rules, I kill my parents back then, I still exist in my timeline, and I just created a new timeline.
But what
So
if we're
I'd be
in,
fine.
well, what if we're in dark rules where your impact there is only one timeline?
Well, but
So-
then Martha from Universe B is going to show up, and it's just going to make less and less sense.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just going to
she's
give
gonna show
up
up in
halfway through
Trolley
season
too.
3.
And then
but
if we use,
clearly they're here now, meaning they have been yoinked from the own timeline, probably forking off into a different instance entirely, much like this track fork. So you might see absolutely no harm.
You're right. If I go towards my parents, then a wormhole could open up and just suck the trolley right out of there, because I must be alive, so they must be alive.
I think we can all agree that Terminator style time travel is the real one. So if you kill your parents, you will not exist.
I will not
or it
exist.
could
All
be
right.
like the Flash's, flashpoints, and then nobody knows how that works.
Okay, that's a trolley way over the speed limit.
James, we need to take the game back into beta and figure out which time travel rules apply.
That really should be part of the rules. Okay, well, let's see. I need to make a decision. I'm going to say, see, as much as it would hurt for my voodoo doll to get hit by a trolley, and therefore me getting hit by a trolley, in essence, I'd really like to take out those mean kids. I feel like I'd have a lot more self-esteem now if I took them out.
All 6 of them?
Yes, all 6 of the kids. Those Bob Ross kids were not nice to me. And I got 2 sisters, so if I take out our parents, then well, I guess they're older than me, so it would just be me that I'm dead. I'm going down the bottom track. Sorry, bottom track.
Damn it.
Top track is the winner.
I'm not sorry. Okay. All right. So this is how the scoring, and I'm gonna put the word scoring in air quotes. So this is how scoring works in Trial by Trolley. When your track gets removed from the game, you will take one of these little death tokens because you got ran over. And once everyone has had a turn to be the conductor, whoever has the least amount of tokens of death is the winner. Whoever has the most, you all point and laugh and make fun of. Those are the rules. I didn't make them. Actually, I
Nice.
let's just make a little discard pile over here. Somebody's throwing them off, eating them off the table. That's fine too.
That was
There's nothing-
a
that's the
Brianna
standard part of the
move.
game. Just not the cards anywhere.
One of the bad problems about eating them off the table here is that then they just pop up in weird places everywhere else.
Mhm.
So I did forget about that. Okay. So let's see. Jess, you are conductor. We'll just slide this over to me. I'll be the conductor. And now I can't see who's in this seat right here. Whoever's in this seat right here. Sam, I guess that's Sam and Rob. Is that who's over
Yeah,
here?
I'm in the bottom left.
Cool. Sam and Rob, y'all can be on the team. And Bree and Jess, y'all can be on the team.
All right, Bree, we got this.
And don't take cards from this top corner because those are the baddies. We're gonna reveal those to y'all at the end of the stream.
Yeah, once
Some
the kids go to
samples
bed,
from
we'll
the rated R deck.
Yeah.
It's our new expansions that are coming in October. So right around the corner.
All right, Bree, what do you want to take?
I did Naughty and modifier last time, so I'll do innocent.
Okay. They're not innocent and guilty. They're naughty and nice.
That's the Christmas deck.
I was gonna say I'm already in the holiday spirit. Time no longer has meaning.
And we're getting there. We're getting there.
So who's the trolley driver this time?
Oh, it's me.
Okay.
The guy with all the moral questionable
Yeah.
framework.
This will be easy to play James. You just got to flip it around and put the innocent cards on the guilty, and then the guilty on the innocent.
I've done that several times. I'm like, I know we're supposed to put another innocent card here, but can we just put this guilty card there instead?
That's that's one of my favorite parts of the game is you have these cards that are innocent and guilty, but it kind of depends on the player sometimes how to play them.
Yeah, our rules are more just like general guidelines. You can do whatever the hell you want with the game once you get it. It's yours. Who's going to be the top track?
I guess we were the bottom track last time, so Sam and I could take the top track.
Okay, so Rob and Sam, y'all currently have on the top track the good parts of the internet.
There aren't any.
Yeah. better run it over.
It's just the cats.
It's
That's
just
it.
cat pics.
Well, what does it say? Blessed images, kitties, and wholesome content.
Yeah, wholesome content. Nice.
Nice.
You can get wholesome content in the real world.
Ooh. Bottom track. The Supreme Court justices you agree with.
Hmm.
Yeah, you're going to want to keep those around.
Yeah.
Especially right now, that's, pretty important.
But
to me,
likewise, especially right now, we all live inside of an internet void. And you have the opportunity to decide whether it is going to be purely a hellscape or whether there is still some good in the internet. The part of the internet that does charity streams, the part of the internet that has Netflix. How do you want to get through this year? Do you want only the bad internet because the good part got run over?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds absolutely unsurvivable for one's spirit.
Yeah, if you take up those servers, all that'll be left is Twitter, just taking over everything like a virus. I mean, you don't want
Doom
that.
scrolling.
See,
Only
but
doom scrolling.
if you get rid of the good parts, then we can finally just throw the whole thing in the trash altogether and just forget about the internet. Just like leave it alone, go outside, 6 feet apart, and we'll all be fine.
And I will say, Ruth Bader Ginsburg has made it through a lot, but I'm gonna assume that the trolley will do her in finally. So
That's
I
is
don't
that
know.
a warranted assumption? I'm pretty sure she is aforementioned Terminator.
I think she could survive a trolley.
Yeah.
She might drop kick the trolley. I don't know.
If the trolley could kill God, then it'll get close to killing Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
But only close.
All right. Give me some more options. I will say that right now, especially the way the internet's been over the last 5-6 months, I could do away with it even if the good parts have to go. I don't like cats anyway. I'm more of a dog person.
All right, I'm going to put you on the track next. After that little comment.
Well, if we are adding further innocence,
Oh, yeah. Go for it.
maybe cats aren't your game, but what if but both? What if a kitten cuddling with a dog?
That's very good internet. You can't.
I would just say, obviously, because, again, I'm a dog person. Of course the dog is cuddling that evil Hellcat.
But they're such pure creatures who just like, what kind of monster would intentionally run over a dog?
Exactly.
This is now completely just, it's off limits. I don't make the rules. Y'all two made the rules. But that's a dog on a trolley track. You cannot harm it.
Also, James, just because I know you're going to ask, you can't pop a wheelie and only hit the cat. You have to hit. You're gonna hit both of them.
But the thing worse than hitting a dog and also a cat, the young girl who will grow up to be the first female president of the United States. You want to ruin her dreams and life, James?
You got the fate of the entire country on the bottom track, and up top you got some pictures of cats, and then one cat and one dog.
But James, the bottom track is so political. Gosh, I mean, can't we just set aside politics in this game?
Can't we just keep politics out of our games? No, not the games we make. Oh, wow. Well, this is two very different tracks we have going here. I'm not going to lie about that. All right, let's see the bad stuff. This is my favorite part.
All right, who should go first on the bad stuff?
I'll add to your track because we're doing top then bottom. Okay, so we have, what do we got? We got some ones and zeros, just some numbers in the first card. We got a dastardly cat and its allied dog. So, they're both against you. And then we also have a rowdy American tour group ignoring a do not cross the trolley track sign.
Wow.
Pretty American.
That is really on point today.
They're on vacation in the middle of a pandemic. They're just standing on the tracks, just waiting for the trolley to come.
According to an obscure website, I found the scientists don't actually agree that trolleys are bad for you. So, let's see. On the bottom track, we also, I don't want to keep it political, but Nosferatu himself.
Nosferatu.
He's just a bad guy. Come on.
He's just flicking the lights. What do you want?
Thank
Wait,
you,
is that the
Jess.
Supreme Court justice you don't agree with?
I think so.
It looks like one.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm definitely leaning one way over the other. So you're going to want to use those modifiers, team. I'm not going to give away which one.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Jess.
Okay.
You got this.
All right. I got this. Okay. I'm not going to say I got this on lock, but these rowdy American tourists on vacation in an unknown trolley track, unnecessary travel. Guess what? They also don't cover their mouths when they cough.
And they're not wearing masks.
And they're clearly not wearing masks.
Well, that all tracks.
And they're wearing the American flag on their shirt, which, as we know, is disrespectful to the flag.
And the shirts.
And the shirt. Just overall, that guy's hat, I don't know what's going on. They're fighting, they're just, we're done with them. I'll call it now, top track.
However, I will say Dad's got good fashion sense. He's got the fanny pack going. He's back with the times now that the fanny pack's back.
I will not begrudge that man his fanny pack.
His bucket hat and fanny pack is very on point.
Yeah.
Well, so this girl may grow up to be the first female president of the United States, but you should also know that she definitely peaked in high school. You're literally looking at, as far as she got, she didn't go to college. She didn't learn anything. Do you want a literal child in the White House? Haven't we tried that?
Again?
I was going to say,
It's going to be one of those things
off.
where they get elected and then another woman doesn't get elected for a really long time because we didn't get the candidate that we deserve. That's such a shame.
Exactly.
Fortunately, that rowdy American family can cough on each other, but we both know that cats and dogs are not fomites for any significant respiratory diseases of this year. So they're only going to harm their own selves. Meanwhile, James, I just don't think you're a person who runs over a dog.
No.
These are all people, and sure, yeah, they're some good-ish people. But
I love this.
could you run over a dog?
You know which way I'm leaning, and you're putting this pressure and this guilt trip on me. And I love it. It's great.
Also, James, that trolley's a Democrat hoax. These guys are correct. Think about it.
I will point out, if you don't run over the family, they could be super spreaders wherever they're going and coughing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they're on the trolley. They're waiting for they're hitching the next ride to the next town, next vacation spot.
Well, but the real danger is that the internet will only be full of conspiracy theories that would feed everybody else.
It's true.
It's going to make things globally worse because it'll all be QAnon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Think about
QAnon shut down.
Think about future elections when there's no more good internet. Like this is the last. This might be the last female president of the United States. You know, you should think. We got to think farther term.
Okay, team. I think I'm ready to lock this down. Probably also as our viewers count goes down with my deciding what we're gonna do. Listen, I've been worried about this recently, and I think the world might be a better place. Who would have thought giving everyone on the planet, mostly everyone, all of our knowledge as humankind at their fingertips, and we're this stupid. I don't know how this has happened. So I think it might be time for a reset button.
And the broadcast cuts off because we're on the good part of the internet.
Or it doesn't because we're not.
Oh, wait, we're still here. What does that mean?
But also, I can't take out the only good thing left about our Supreme Court system and a future president. That's just that can't happen. So,
Nosferatu. All right.
Nosferatu's a good guy.
Nosferatu is just misunderstood.
Yeah, he can go crawl back into a cave or wherever he hangs out. He's not hurting anybody.
Okay. Let's pass this on over. Sam, you get to be the conductor. Looks like wait, yep. I did it wrong the first time. I just picked random people to be on teams the first time. So we'll just keep with that. So Rob, me and you, bro, we got this.
Okay, we got this.
All right, Bree, let's go for 2.
Round 2. Doing good. You want to do innocent this time?
Sure thing. What are all these cards that are
I'm
just
gonna
like
grab
in my
guilties.
station?
I think those are the ones that were
Sorry,
dropped
I'll
off
grab
on the
innocence,
left.
actually.
Gotcha. Okay, innocence.
Keisha to me.
Which ones did you take, Rob? You
The innocence.
took innocence. Okie dokie.
This game is kind of tough when you don't like know the people you're playing with too well, but like it doesn't take long to know the people you're playing with.
I was like, what? How could you choose that? All right. So top track, is that going to be Bree and Jess? Do y'all want to be top track?
Sure, let's go for it.
Y'all got a theme park full of childrens.
Hell yeah.
I mean, look at those. Look at those peeps. They're
Wait,
having
are we
a great
top
time.
track?
No.
You're bottom.
No.
Oh.
No. But hopefully we got something better than that down here. It's a giant pile of leaves that a child just jumped into.
Hmm. So you got
We
one
got
child
one more
versus
child.
children.
Yeah, we have several children having fun.
This is
That's
like
so
this is very classic trolley problem. It's very direct. We're gonna have to spice this up. So let's see. Who's the judge? The trolley operator?
That's
Okay,
me.
Sam. Well, I don't want to stick to the theme too hard, but this is also Disneyland.
Oh wait, I believe it. Is it the top track ours?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want that down
Okay.
here. It's on us.
Actually, I'm going to take this card back. You never saw it.
There is no Disneyland.
I'll let you guys go first. Sorry.
Well, not only do we have a theme park full of children who are all siblings and live in the same house, so it's okay that they're out and about in the pandemic at this private theme park. We also have, since I know you're such an animal lover, a mother duck and her ducklings. Just having a walk. Another family just walking and having a good time, enjoying the trolley free track.
Are they also from the same household? Just so I can keep track.
Yes, they're from the same like reed section of the pond. I think that's where ducks live.
I mean, ducks are cute and all, but on our track, we have a team of diplomats on the verge of world peace. Look, it's all 3 of them.
It won't
Oh,
last.
you need this.
All 3
Does
diplomats.
seem very globally necessary. I mean, a giant pile of leaves is something that is going to be wheelchair inaccessible, so I'm not loving it, but I do love me some world peace.
It's not gonna last. That's all I'll say.
Not gonna lie. Oh, okay. I got to take a glance at my stuff. Okay. Sorry, you have to fill up the whole screen with that. Up here, y'all got Robo Hitler. Deal with that. Enjoy.
Thought we took Robo Hitler out of the deck.
That's the second worst Hitler.
I think with Robo Hitler, you just have to unplug him.
Well, just bad news about Robo in general because you guys have the artificial intelligence that is going to
Ooh,
enslave humanity. So
God, it's a real
that's
lesser of
good.
two evils situation here.
yeah,
I mean, how do we feel about the singularity here? Because I see opportunities to join the AI, but Robo Hitler? I don't think I want to be on side with Robo Hitler.
I just want to point out what
good
better way
take.
to achieve world peace than to be enslaved under an artificial intelligence. So I mean, it works.
That is the entire plot of iRobot.
You know what's even worse? Uh-oh, wrong card. This Robo Hitler is literally always turned on.
Like,
So-
literally, like he's a
Turned on in
robot.
which way?
mechanically.
You
We
know,
can't turn him off anymore. This is
whatever's
terrible.
worse. Whatever's worse to use. Whatever's worse.
Well, Robo Hitler, he's part man, so there's some skin under there. Just blast him.
But this team of diplomats is actually a shadowy cabal that is stealing money from children's hospitals to fund their underground hobo fight club. So you can't
because
trust any of your politicians.
What kind of
that's
world
because
peace they're
the
looking
children's
at?
hospitals don't need money because healthcare is free now because of them.
Wow. That
That's
is
fine.
an important ingredient of world peace.
See,
We didn't
here's
make the rules.
it's like we can take out Robo Hitler. It might
With
be
the train,
hard
yeah.
without the train.
Oh,
Once the machines, get together, that's not
We're done.
happening.
Yeah.
We're gone. We don't got Keanu's old now. It's not gonna work. We're done.
But let's be honest. It might be better for us. We're not doing that great a job of governing ourselves. So,
Yeah, give him a chance. Look how cute he is with his googly eyes.
look at him.
Freedom at any cost is better.
It's true. I'd
Thank
agree
you.
with
That was my whole statement.
I
defense.
concur.
well,
I'd say give the AI the chance and do the top track. That's my argument.
Save the
Look.
ducks.
I have an opportunity to take out Ann Hitler. Is
Ann.
it the OG? No, but I could not live with myself if I did not run him over with great prejudice. I'm so sorry, ducklings.
Yeah, hit the gas.
But
What's this thing doing? So professional.
Remember that when Wally is crushing you up in his little trash compactor.
we're gonna be so cooked before that. I'm not even worried though.
Awesome. I have yet to get a token, and I am happy about this.
All right.
Here to say.
Not for long. James.
And I think we've got time for one more round. I don't think we're going to get enough time for everybody to have a round. So one more round, and let's see who has the most tokens at the end. Sad day. Looks like Rob, you're going to conduct.
All right, I'm ready.
Sam, do you want to? Well, actually, you just that would keep Bree and Jess on the same team. So, Jess, you and I team up, and Sam, you and Bree team up, and we'll
Sam
take the
got
bottom track.
this.
Bottom
Easy.
track. I'll take the innocence.
Okay.
What do you
I'm not
want to
good
pick,
with
Sam?
Yeah, I'll take some innocence.
All right.
You seem to have a certain way.
I can't tell if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
All right.
See, and it depends on who's conducting, doesn't it?
So this is great. We're just going to keep with the time travel theme going here, because on our bottom track, we've got a working time machine. It looks like Abe Lincoln or some sort of robber baron person with a top hat and a cane. Says, "I'll be right back."
I imagine it's the guy from The Time Machine,
Yeah,
the novel.
his name is John Time Machine.
Well, that's because all you smart people be reading. I don't know who that is. I'm from Alabama. We don't read. On the top, God
Oh,
dang it.
Santa
It's
Claus.
Santa Claus.
And 3 kids. It's always 3 kids.
I mean, Santa Claus lives in all of us. You can take him out.
It's coming.
And those 3 kids.
And the 3 kids. Those 3 kids are also hanging out.
I'm sorry, he sees you when you're sleeping and knows when you're awake. This is not appropriate.
Yeah.
This is not acceptable behavior.
Bash him. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so far it's a toss-up for me. I mean, I don't need Santa Claus in my life because I've got my own money. I can buy the PS5 instead of having elves make it for me. And also, I mean, yeah, knocking out a working time machine would be kind of a bummer because that seems useful.
We need it so badly right now, so badly.
Which
You're not
is
wrong.
a lot
We
of
do.
pain.
We need that.
Well, also here on the bottom track, there is this whole like fragile crystal that's said to house an ancient apocalyptic demon. That seems like a bad thing to run over and
You're
set.
probably going to want to skirt around that.
Yeah.
Use your time machine to go back and stop it from being, created,
Boom.
along with everything else that you need to stop.
Yeah, so far I'm definitely killing Santa Claus, but I'm open to have my opinion swayed. Let's
Plus,
see
I
what
mean,
else we got.
we've heard, Rob, right? We've heard that Santa Claus might be getting an update this year anyway.
What does that mean?
You know, Trolley Tom.
Oh, right. Spoilers. Okay. Yeah, that's true. So I think, yeah, killing Santa Claus wouldn't be a big deal to me. I apologize to all the Santa Claus fans out there watching.
Sam, what you got?
No.
Oh no.
We have big concerns here, and we have one way out of this. It's the scientist who will discover this secret to interstellar travel. It's the ultimate yeet. Yeet us all away. We need to get gone. And there is a way, and this is the scientist right here. You know, Santa Claus probably brought that scientist the first little toy microscope.
That's a good point. Time travel would let us fix the world, but like according to most movies, we usually make it worse by time traveling. But
There's no way
leaving
to-
the world entirely, like that's probably a better option.
But if you watched Wall-E, they leave, but really they need to come back and really work on the planet themselves. So maybe we should just stay in anyway.
Well, first they needed to work on themselves. It was like a whole arc.
That's true.
They
Not
needed
really.
to take some time apart.
I'm not going to get into my criticism of Wall-E right now, but I rewatched it recently and it's not what I remembered. It's a little strange. Okay, well, anyway, on this top track, you've got Santa Claus, not really necessary anymore. Scientists who will one day discover the secret interstellar space travel, like if we even make it to that day. And then we also have a peeping Tom on the way to your house. And you can't leave your house because it's pandemic. So he's just going to be peeping all over your family.
But look how excited he is. I'm almost flattered. Look at that face.
But speaking of a pandemic and being stuck in the house, only thing worse than having coronavirus afoot right now, having a bioterrorist trying to weaponize smallpox. So keep
we couldn't
that
do this
stay
for
at
any
home date
longer.
to 2050.
At least he's wearing a lab coat.
Well, he's a scientist.
A mask, I guess.
Cool.
There are so few instances of the smallpox vaccine. It is virtually impossible for us to produce enough to create herd immunity to shield a population if, for whatever reason, there were a smallpox outbreak. Astonishingly few doses of that vaccine. So if there were a smallpox outbreak, it would absolutely go wild through the population with a level of lethality that is frankly terrifying. It took centuries to get here. We cannot go back.
Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
loving
We
this
would have
knowledge,
to have
Sam.
some kind of time machine in that case. Oh, wait. That is a
Damn,
good
I
point.
always learn something when I hang out. Like, every time. I'm just
And it's
like,
always about terrifying viruses, isn't it?
sometimes.
Yeah, this
All
is
right,
really
let's
tough. I'm
modify
gonna need
this
to modify.
stuff.
This is like surprisingly even because I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like it's not obvious. So I'm gonna need to see some modifiers.
Are you sure? It's not obvious to me.
It's not obvious.
Now, we might all be hating on this peeping Tom, but one day he's going to discover the secret to eternal youth. So
We're clearly his muse.
yeah, to modify our own track.
I'm more concerned about why he wants everyone to be eternally young. That's much more concerning. But let's see what else we got.
Okay. What do we got? Just thinking about it. Okay. So this bioterrorist trying to weaponize smallpox, like we'd rather they not do that, but like we're all inside anyway. We're like pretty prepped. You could just add as many diseases as you want on top of this, and it won't really change our lives that much. And in addition, if you kill them, Batman will bring their killer to justice. So
Wait, that's me.
Yeah, you're gonna have Batman
Yikes.
coming after you. And as we know, Batman always wins. That's what we know about Batman.
I'm sorry, Batman can beat smallpox though.
You get to meet
He's rich.
Batman, and you're looking at this as like the make things worse modifier. I don't care why. I don't care what circumstances. You're about to meet Batman.
Who says he might just get you when you're not looking? Then you didn't get to meet him.
He never kills people, though. It's like the whole Batman thing. You're definitely going to meet him. And end a bioterrorism plot that would be virtually impossible to contain. We cannot do this forever. I want to go and hug my family someday. We cannot have more diseases.
Okay. I think I've got my decision. This is a really tough one, but I feel like time travel always makes things worse. And also, I can't be sure that Batman is a real person, unlike Santa Claus, who's definitely real. I feel like if me and Santa Claus could jump on a rocket ship and just have eternal youth and travel the stars, that'd be a pretty ideal outcome for me. So I'm going to take the South track.
Goodbye, world.
Nice job, Sam.
That demon's coming for us.
Yeah, but we're on another planet now, so it's fine.
It's fine. Earth can deal with it.
It sounds to me like Rob and Santa and the peeping Tom hopped on the spaceship and left everyone else in the dust.
All right, everybody, get your tokens out. Let's see who has the least tokens.
James,
I have 2 tokens.
I have 1.
Rob has 1.
Also 1.
We did have a bunch of people tied because we didn't get to play a full round. But that's how you play the game.
Nice.
We do have some rules in there that you can do things if you have ties, and you get to essentially have a sudden death overtime, which is very appropriate for Trial by Trolley to have a sudden death tiebreaker between the people that are tied. But one thing we did want to show y'all before we bounce out are these rated R. These are previews from the rated R deck. So you can get a little, I don't know if taste is the right word, but you get a taste. I have not looked at these. These could be, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm very worried.
Danger.
We've got, Divine
great
Weed grown by Jesus Christ himself. These are all innocent cards, obviously. An adorable gay penguin at the zoo.
I love it.
And Clean Water on its way to Flint, Michigan.
I hate
How
to
could
run
you
that
possibly
over.
run those things over?
I couldn't do it.
Now this could get worse. Let's check out what these. Actually, it looks like we only have 2. Looks like one has been somewhere in the multiverse, as we've done too much time travel this game. You got Florida Man.
Wait, what is he doing to that alligator?
Dancing.
It's Florida. We cannot ask.
All right, I take that back.
Make up your own mind. And then we've got a goddamn sexual tyrannosaur.
I see your point about the bad deck having the good things.
I was gonna
Is
say, is that a guilty
that,
card?
Is that censorship on the card or in the computer program?
There's only one way to really find out.
Oh god.
And then we've got some modifiers, so we can do that. We can do the little. Whoa,
That flipped him.
whoa!
That was
Make
fun.
it dance.
That's a
that
fun
was a
Your
feature.
cards probably won't do that in real life. Oh, look, this is one of those fun things that Tabletop Simulator does, where it hides cards in the table. Let's see what we got here, and all of these are going to be Tram Sam, our friendly non-Trolley Tom. He's the opposite of Trolley Tom, right? It's on their way to do dirty but consensual things with your entire extended family. At least
Nothing wrong
nice
with
enough
that.
to be consensual about it.
So
over here
that's
we go.
one that could go, either way, depending on the trolley.
Depending on your
conductor.
Yeah, like my
depending on your
aunt
family.
needs that in her life. I feel this.
You can make people take out your innards, fill you up with candy, and then knock you around like a pinata. Actually,
Again,
right
some
now,
people
that-
might be into that. That could be a good thing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
seems pretty good right now.
We're not kink shaming.
And then lastly, and but not least, if hit their ghost will take up residence in your asshole, which I am not sure how that works, and I don't know if I want to know what that's like.
Nope.
I have one word for you, and it's ectoplasm.
Oh, no.
But the rated R decks, there's two boxes. One is going to be nothing but the tracks, like you see here, and nothing. And one box will be nothing but modifiers. So if you prefer one over the other, that's either way. You're gonna want your group to like spicy conversation because the rated R decks are definitely gonna spice up your gameplay. So, but that's it, y'all. We gave everybody a little look-see here at Trial by Trolley. I don't know. What'd you think? Rob, you don't count. You made it.
Yeah, I'm very biased.
So many murders.
Yeah.
Like, how many did we really get in total? Like, we ran over so many people today, y'all.
That's true.
Nice.
We didn't take a head count, and the entire population of New Zealand didn't come up either.
Mhm.
Yeah, Rob, we did a count during the Kickstarter. Trolley Tom killed what I can't remember. We had a number, wasn't it? It was like
It was somewhere. I lost track after 10 million. He killed
You
all of
counted
our
every
YouTube.
single one up to 10 million, and then you're like, oh,
Well,
I care.
He killed all of our
Oh,
YouTube
because you
subscribers.
lost track. There were so many people. You literally ran out of. Wow.
It was a lot, but
Lost
then no,
track
he
is
did
a
bring
good
he did bring
one.
everyone back though in the follow up series. So he killed all of our YouTube subscribers, and they voted for it. By the way, all of our subscribers voted that he should run over them instead of I think his own son, which was nice. But yeah, everyone's back now. He was able to undo all of his kills, so we're back to square one.
Goodbye,
we just
board.
What
I
is
guess we
this?
really
Yeah.
did have a time machine after all.
Yeah, this loop is.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, Rob. Also, there's like a 4-hour video of Trolley Tom running over people. Isn't that true?
There is. We released a real time video of all of our fans getting run over. I think it's about 10 hours long.
10 hours.
Yeah. Whatever the
long.
maximum length of a YouTube video is, that's how long it is.
That's awesome.
Incredible.
The sequel to Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
That's awesome.
Everyone got run over by a trolley.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right, y'all. I wanted to thank everybody on the panel for joining today and helping us play the game and have a great time. You've been watching Trial by Trolley here on the New York Comic Con MCM's Metaverse. Have fun.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.